Hey, what's going on YouTube? Mike here again. I wanted to share with you my story of how I got out of $80,000 in debt in 3 years. A lot of you know I have my own business now, and unfortunately, it didn't always start off this way. I was just like kind of any kid coming out of college. I graduated in 2010, and I thought everything was rainbows and unicorns until those student loans hit. And I think this message here is kind of timed accordingly, because I see a lot of kids graduating college, and you have this grace period of about I think 90 or 120 days where you don't get any student loan payments are due until after that. Then you finally realize you're an adult now and you got to pay back everything that you just borrowed. And my $80,000 in debt included my car note. It also included credit cards and every single one of my student loans, whether it be government or personal private school loans. And I owed $80,000 in debt, and I think for about 2 years I basically paid the minimum and it never budged. So I worked a normal job, 9-to-5 job, and I paid the minimum, and then literally after about 2 years, I checked and I wanted to feel great about myself and what I did, and see those payments go down, and they actually increased. They didn't decrease, they actually increased. So I knew I was in trouble, and actually around 2012, 2011 is when I lost my job, and I started to go into starting my own business full time, which wasn't by choice. It was forced because I had no other way of income. So here are how I did it in 3 years. Number one, I had no luxuries. Okay, that means no luxury means no Starbucks, no extra cheese on your cheeseburger, or no cheese at all on your hamburger, no new shoes, nothing. I completely took off my ability to buy anything nice for myself for those allotted years. Extreme, absolutely, but did I do it quickly? Did I get out of debt quickly? Absolutely. Number two, some people might not be proud of this, but I am. I ate leftovers. So for 3 years, I would drive to my mom's shop, and I would go to her market, and I would eat whatever was left over from her meal, or from my family's meal. So whatever they ate that was left over, I would go and warm it up. I would eat it. Sometimes I would take it home for dinner. So every time there was lunch, and I predominantly ate twice a day. So I ate lunch and I took some home for dinner. So had mom's cooking for 3 years, pretty predominantly almost every single day. There was some special occasions on the weekends possibly, but predominantly I tried to spend as least amount of money on food as possible. Number three, no girlfriend. I had no significant other whatsoever around that time. There's no need for me to pay for dates. Hey, what was that one meme where that guy's like, hey, you don't have to pay for a date if you never went out on one, So I didn't have to impress anyone. I didn't have to do predominantly anything involving a girlfriend. So maybe that was a reason why I paid it off so quickly. Number four, I worked every single day. So I worked every single day for about 3 years, and from allotted times, I would probably in the beginning, I think I worked predominantly about 14 to 16 hours a day every single day, and I did work from home. So I was sitting down on the internet, on Craigslist, on eBay, on Amazon, on everything, basically working or doing research or trying to find products to sell. So towards the ending of the 3 years, I didn't work those 14 to 16 hour days, but on average I think I probably worked about 12 hours a day every single day for those last 3 years that I was paying off my debt. Also no vacations as well. So no vacations, I just continue to work on through. Number five, extra income. Any extra time I was allowed, or I got my work done, I was thinking of ways of making more money and or doing things that made me more money. So I would detail cars on the side. I would also post things for people who didn't know how to do eBay, and I would take a commission cut out of whatever I sold, of theirs. There's a lot of other little knickknacks that I did in order to make side cash. Work, did odd jobs. You know, there's a lot of jobs on Craigslist where people have you do like weird minuscule things. Like I remember I had one, swear on everything. I had a elderly couple post on Craigslist, and they needed a really old television removed from like their second story apartment or something because they couldn't lift it themselves and they wanted to get rid of it. So they paid me $20 to take it out, and it was one of those wooden old ones that I took out and I just threw away in the trash. So you know, there are a tremendous amount of weird little things that you can do in order to make money, but I was able to pay off that $80,000 in debt in a little bit over 3 years. And also, may I remind you, it would have been a little bit quicker, but in the process, I did purchase my mom a home in between that time. So it kind of hindered me getting out of debt sooner. But those are my strategies that I personally took in order to get out of debt. And hopefully it will help and mold you and shape you to get out of your debt. I hate being someone who owes anybody anything. And hopefully for you, this gets you in a mode of getting out of debt and hating debt. And I don't know, it's just, hopefully you guys just break through and crush it hard, because there is a sense of freedom when you pay off your debt. So anyway guys, please like, please subscribe for future videos. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.